Alright guys, I got a top 10 list here. I got a lot of stuff to cover in a very short amount of time. So, first off, this is Dead Island, obviously. And what I'm going to talk about is the top 10 list of things I would like to see in the next Dead Island. Hopefully there will be one. It's one of my favorite games on PlayStation 3. And, okay, so number one is character customization / skills. What I'd like to see in the next Dead Island isn't the preset characters you get. It's more along the lines of I would like to see you make any character you wanted, boy, girl, whatever race, make them look however you want, dress them however you want. I think it'd be a lot better that way, and I think it'd get more people interested than these, preset characters that everybody knows if they've played the game, but a lot of new people maybe coming into the game series probably wouldn't understand or know. It'd be nice to see the old characters return, though, maybe do some quests for them or something. And as far as skills go, I really do like the skill trees. I just wish they'd make it, if you did get your own character customization, that they made it more along the lines of like Skyrim, where it's all the same, but there's just a lot of different choices, just more choices, and not specific to a character type, unless there's different types of character classes you could choose beforehand, like maybe a melee character or a blunt weapons character or firearms, whatever. Number two is dual weapons. Dual weapon welding, like in Skyrim. I think that has to come to the series. It would be just really, really badass. Number three, more mods and better mods. A lot of the mods in the game were pretty much the same. There's maybe one or two versions of basically the same thing, and they did about the same damage. There's really no difference, and there's just a lot of blah. But there's also a lot of good mods, and you can never have too many modifications to your weapons. Number four, more weapons. This one's pretty much a no-brainer. I'd like to just see more types of guns, not just pistols, shotguns, and rifles, but sniper rifles, submachine guns, machine pistols, even light machine guns would be fucking awesome. And like like rocket launchers, and there's a lot more weapons they can add, obviously. Number five is vehicles and the ability to upgrade vehicles. This means you could probably buy your own vehicle and deck it out with armor. I don't know, give it maybe spikes in the front so you could just ram them and get insta-kills. Maybe you could buy a real expensive modification for a vehicle and mount a light machine gun on back. So while your friend's riding in the back with you, he doesn't have to just sit there and be bored as shit. He could actually shoot some zombies up as you go along. And I don't want to go too far with that and say, oh, they need to add helicopters or tanks, but that would be pretty badass. Number six is matchmaking / glitches in general. Dead Island's got a lot of matchmaking problems at times, and a lot of glitches that you kind of got to work around. And just any improvements to that, of course, is great. Look at this quad thug killing here. Number seven, this is an infection idea / a gas system idea. Me and my friend here, I was playing with, thought up. The infection idea is maybe separate the storyline into two separate parts, and the entire time maybe you're fighting to not get infected, or you have to do something to keep yourself from becoming a zombie. And if you do, then you have to go along a separate line. Maybe even make a separate skill tree for that. And after beating at the end, maybe you have the choice to redeem yourself and become human again, or not, and just play as an infected. Maybe a specific type of infected where you're not a brain-dead zombie, but you're maybe a little smarter and stronger and faster. And a gas system maybe to have to put fuel in your vehicles. That would be the limitation of having these awesome vehicles. But I don't know. That's just an idea we just thought up. Number eight is story, arena, and multiplayer. I think they could divide them Call of Duty style, but I think the arena should come standard within the game, not as a DLC, because this arena I'm playing here is badass. And different multiplayer modes are always great. Maybe have a multiplayer mode of infected online players versus regular online players and make the infected players special. This goes along with the idea of infection that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I think they could integrate all that pretty well. Number 9 is a hardcore survival mode / realism. That's kind of like along the lines of like Fallout, where you want to have a more realistic experience. Maybe you got to drink water to keep from getting dehydrated. That's just a little something I thought up. Number 10 is more zombies, basically. There's plenty of different zombies in the game, but I want to see more. I want to see all different kinds, not just the same zombies wearing same clothes over and over. I mean, they need to make a lot more variety with that. And just in general, for the next Dead Island, it'd be nice to see more broad story and like more mass amounts, thousands of zombies maybe. Just show them killing people, and instead of on such small terms like it was for just a small Dead Island. Anyways, guys, that's the gist of it, my top 10s. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you'd like to see more, and good day.